So I'm Antti, I'm the founder of Flavour alongside a whole amazing team of people. The ethos of Flavour is purely real sustainability, working with the producers and the communities to bring some epic food to plates. We're here today with Danny. You're predominantly lobster and crab.
Correct.
But from what I've heard is you do just about everything. I mean, it was sea bass I heard yesterday. And
yeah, have a crack
you've
at
obviously
bassing.
got a shop. Do you want to run us through, like you said you started in 2006?
2006, Dash Shellfish
So
started.
how did it all start? Yeah.
Came back from university. A friend who works in the local council basically said, look, Pembrokeshire's crying out for a shellfish wholesaler. So 2006, I was like, yeah, let's have a crack at it. Very fortunate to pick up some fancy restaurants from the get-go. And yeah, grew from there. Came back from a trip to Port Isaac and bought my own boat. And it wasn't planned, but a year after I had the boat, a shop came available in the village. And I just jumped on it and said, yeah, I love that. So now I've gone into fishing more. I'm not picking as much. So yeah, I still, all of my catch goes, and then a mate's boat as well, yeah.
What's kind of been the challenges around here?
Well, the crab demise. Yeah, it's all over the UK. Yeah, so 2006, 2007, when I started, it was in abundance. You could do 800 kilo of large a week, we were doing, two of us. It was all large.
800 kilos of crab a week.
Large fish. I'd say in the last 10, 15 years, that's really dropped off. Massively dropped off. We're probably down to 200 kilo a week. But ultimately, with all fishing, again, the word sustainable is always used. We just take.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going back, is there? With regard to the fishery being sustainable, there's a minimum size fish. So it's got to be 90 mil along the back.
Okay.
Anything below that has to be returned. If it's got a V-notch in the tail, it has to be returned.
Yeah.
So there's certain measures in place to make sure that us, as greedy human beings that we all are, can't just take.
Yeah.
So there are, and you know, that's 25 years now I think I've been fishing. Not full time, but in the game. Full time since 2016. There's been no demise in my lobster fishery.
No.
So my catch is still the same, if not better.
These are the big ones.
These are big ones.
Can we compare a big one to like the normal restaurant one? And then we go
700,
inside,
is
let's
it?
have a look inside. Right, let's get you back in the water. Feel like I've left him out a bit long enough. Go on, you get down there. And how long do you keep them in your tanks for?
Well, hopefully not long. But
you sell them,
yeah, but ultimately, they can stay in here for a couple of weeks. We do about 300 kilo of lobster a week.
Okay.
So,
Kilos a week.
yeah, and there's probably 80 kilo left here now, is there? 60, 80?
Yeah.
I'll fish tomorrow. My mate's fishing tomorrow, so we'll have a few more.
Amazing.
Circulate them. So it's all good. So these guys will end up probably in the oven on Friday. So these are going to a restaurant this afternoon.
Where are these ones going to different restaurants?
Different restaurants, yeah. So these will go to the Long Arms in Wiltshire tomorrow. So hopefully now we can go grab 10 yellow bands, Dad.
Yeah.
Put them in a box, ice them up. See you later.
Even in restaurants now, we're finding big food distributors like just dominating our supply chain.
Yeah.
Then they're not going to come to you, so then we lose all this product.
Yeah.
And what's really upsetting is that they just want to sell salmon fillets all day long from Norway.
Probably farm salmon and yeah.
Farm salmon straight in, and we're losing the variety on our plate.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
been hard. The restaurant's hard work.
Yes.
We're on like 23, 24 fish and shellfish suppliers now,
Yeah.
just to kind of keep the consistency
Yeah.
moving around, keep it around the country. But we could just
But
go
that's because
to...
you've chosen that route. You could have
Yeah.
gone to one supplier, had life easier, a set menu,
Yeah.
everything farmed from abroad.
Well, if
and
you've
life's
got
easier.
20 restaurants, you can't
Yeah.
do what we do.
No,
And
you can't.
we don't have an
Yeah.
aspiration like you.
Yeah.
I quite like being the size I am because we can do it. I'd
Yes.
hate life if I was that big chain, but
Yeah.
as soon as you get big, there's no helping that supply chain,
No.
is there? And that's a
You
problem.
can't deal
for
with
us.
people like myself then, or small
No,
fry.
and you miss
because-
out on this.
Yes. Yeah. But as I said, it's horses for courses, but I think we're always going to end up sending a lot of our stuff away, sadly.
Yeah. We've met Danny, the man himself who caught the lobster. It's been prepped, brought down here, so let's go and try it.
So, with our lobster roll, we catch, we cook and we make fresh every day. We have our brioche roll is baked by a local baker, and we have specially made seaweed butter.
So, 3 lobster rolls. Are we in? Are we committing? Got to, really. Go and sit it on the beach. What a perfect lunchtime today. So the sun morning, we got ourselves out of bed. We went to see Danny, picking lobster pots out the sea, goes straight back to his production. His mum then picks up the lobsters, delivers it to his little cafe shop just over in Little Haven behind us here. Within 6 hours, I've got it in my sub, lunchtime. Wow. Mum always told me not to eat in my mouthful, but I need to say this. That's incredible. Perfect, perfect lunch. And so indulgently eating it in such an undelicate way, just in a roll. You're only going to get this at a place like this. This is one of those lifetime moments where just everything here is just spot on. Perfect.